So I'm dealing with this little one. So if you hear whining during this next review, that's why. Marvel Legacy #1. What? If you like this cover, go ahead and buy the book. Otherwise, skip it. This book is not any good. You know what? Better yet, skip it and just go read DC Rebirth. And I hate to compare the two, but you just can't help it. This, all right, it was one of the most boring things I've read all year. And I think that's its biggest problem. It's just boring. The art's fine. It's really not all that bad, the art. The major issue that I had just on an art front is that the art is inconsistent. So you have this kind of style, right? And then, lo and behold, look, an entirely different style of art. But that's not all. Now it's a different style of art. Now at least this one's closer to the one in the front. But then look, another style of art. And I get what they're trying to do here. Oh look, one page. We flip one page and another style of art. And again, they're not bad. Individually, they're not bad pieces of art. The problem I have is I like a sense of consistency in my books. That's the simple explanation of it. I like a sense of consistency. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to probably say, look, these are the various artists that are working on these various different books going forward. And so we want you to get a taste of everything moving forward. You know, by the way, I'm pretty sure it's different writers for each section as well. But that just sort of irritated me. Spoilers time, so you don't have to read. You can just know what goes on. Scar is apparently not blown up from the Planet Hulk storyline. It's still around. Prime Logan comes back. Surprise, surprise. There you go. There you go. Look, you get your original Wolverine back. He's no longer encased in adamantium. And the big reveal at the end. Again, spoilers. That's a pretty cool panel. Where is it? That's right, folks. Fantastic Four. Looks like they're going to bring back the Fantastic Four. That's not a bad idea. There aren't entirely bad ideas in here, and the art's not bad. It's just the book's disjointed because the way it's organized. It's largely massive blocks of text. This is Valeria Richards speaking the whole time, but you don't know it's Valeria Richards until the last page. So you think this is Odin speaking at first, and then you think it's Ghost Rider speaking, and it's really confusing. You don't know who's speaking the whole time. And you have these, I mean, Marvel's been building up these BC Avengers like they're going to be like the next big thing, and they show all this awesome stuff, but they just talk about the fact that they just whooped up on this Celestial, but you never see him fight. You're like, oh man, we're about to get an awesome fight going down right now. Look at this. Nope. Now we're with Ghost Rider. Oh, and Ghost Rider. So, in my last review when I was talking about how good Venomverse is at having characters sound the same from the characters as they're written in their own books, this is the exact opposite. I don't know who wrote this because I can't find anybody's name in this book. But Robbie Reyes does not sound like Robbie Reyes from his own comic book series. I don't know who wrote this, but this is not Robbie Reyes. This looks like Robbie Reyes. It doesn't sound like Robbie Reyes. I like the idea of Ghost Rider fighting Starbrand. Surprise, there's a Starbrand. That's a really neat idea, but And maybe I'm being harder on this book. It's just, this book is all over the place. It's back and forth. It's poorly written. It's just boring. I got about halfway through and the dialogue was so boring to read. And that shouldn't be the case, man. Comic books are supposed to be fun. This should be fun. This was fun to read. This was not fun to read. So unless you like the cover, I can't recommend this book. Unless you like one of the covers. I can't. Save your money, get something else. Go out and find a copy of DC Rebirth. That sucker's $2.99. You know, because DC wants their books to be accessible to people, and Marvel apparently doesn't.